Hey guys, Defcamp here. Hope you're all having a great day. Today I would like to actually respond to a video that I recently watched, a video that I really enjoyed, and it was a video from Nixxiom. I'm a huge fan of Nixxiom. I am someone who has been watching his videos for a very long time, and Nixxiom has been probably one of the most prominent voices, other than like Asmongold, in the retail community. I think he's kind of reached out of that retail community, but he has been probably one of the most prominent voices about Classic and keeping Classic, vanilla, keeping it what it is. And he recently made a video speaking about how over the years Blizzard has updated the graphics to pretty much everything. The models, the character models, the actual characters themselves, the NPCs, the mobs, and now even the buildings. And with BFA, it's even becoming more noticeable at how much they are updating everything, which I guess helped him come to the theory. Now this is just a theory he had. This isn't what he wants. This isn't what he said he wanted. This isn't what he said he thinks should happen. This is just a theory that he came to. I want to make that absolutely clear. This is not Nixxiom's wish. Rather, this is him looking at the evidence, looking at what has been going on over the years, and coming to this conclusion himself. Nixxiom said that basically with all of these things happening over the years, and makes him think that Blizzard is trying to make a 2018 classic. Basically a classic World of Warcraft with 2018 graphics. And, I understand how Nixxiom came to this thought, with looking at BFA. I myself have played retail for a very long time. I have seen these changes over the years. I had only recently stopped playing retail, and I have seen how Blizzard have been constantly updating and upgrading everything. Now, Melderon called me after he watched this and said, Nixxiom makes some great points. He made some great ideas about this, but we actually kind of think more to the opposite of this. So, stick with me for a second. After Blizzard implements all these changes, after they have done all this for years, they have a clear difference of what World of Warcraft is today to what it was in vanilla. It is clearly a completely different game today, whether it's gameplay, whether it's graphics, whether it's more of a single player MMO, as people have said. It's definitely different. And what better way to make that difference clear with the graphics? So, when Classic does come out, and you have both Classic and Retail, in my eyes, what better way to have that difference, to have that clear divide, than by having the graphics for Classic, the original, whether the original 2005 graphics, the old world, or whether they have some minor upgrades like shadowing, things like that, and have that new 2018 look clear, for retail, and only for retail. It would also be, I think, when you have someone streaming, you don't want someone to say, is this BFA, is this retail, or is this Classic? They should be able to, clearly see the difference. Another reason that I think more towards the opposite of what Nixxiom is thinking is also because if you look at the time and the money and the resources that Blizzard put into these changes for retails over the years, it took a very long time. These changes did not happen overnight. They've happened pretty much over the entire timeline of Warcraft. Things have been updated over the years. Yes, they're doing it more so now, but that's because there's an expansion about to come out. This is just my thoughts. And to actually implement all of that into vanilla would be a huge undertaking. And I don't think Blizzard is ready to spend that kind of money, to put that kind of time, to put those resources into what it would take to make a 2018 version of vanilla. Again, this is just my thoughts. This is what I believe. You know, and this is actually, you know, at the end of Nixxiom's video, he wanted us as the community to give him our thoughts, and this is just my thoughts. And you know, I actually wonder what you guys think about this, because you know what Blizzard did with World of Warcraft, they did it over the 14 years that it's been out. You know, it hasn't been something that's kind of happened immediately over time. It's been small changes, small changes, small changes, small changes over time, which caused this huge difference now in what we have today with what we had back then. Now, you know, Melderon and I made a video about should Classic have updated graphics. I made this video about a month or so back, and we got a pretty clear divide on people saying, yes, leave it, I don't want anything updated, and yes, update it. It was a pretty clear, almost 50-50, I'd say, a little bit more towards the no change, which could just be because we, you know, appeal more to those type of people, I don't know. But I was surprised to see the amount of people who did want some kind of change, whether it was updated graphics or updated character models. Now, I myself believe that, and this is for me, it could be totally different for someone else. In order to have that actual vanilla experience, the graphics need to be as they were in vanilla. That's for me. For someone else, it could be completely different. For me, the graphics were the setting in which the world took place. This game that I became so in love with, that I became so immersed into. Those graphics, they were deeper, they were darker, they had a more sense of dread than I feel today. And I think that added just even more to the passion that I felt about the game. And those graphics, to me, are a huge part of what vanilla is. And if they were changed, it would be hard for me. It would. I would hope that there would at least be a way for me to play with the older graphics. Cool as new graphics are, you know, like I was watching a video of Frostadamus recently where he was able to put in these new updated graphics into the client through some way. He said, don't do anything like a band, but it looked awesome. It did. It looked cool. I will not lie. It looked cool, but it didn't feel like vanilla. It did not feel like vanilla. And that's the problem. For me, you guys can be different. I want to see vanilla the way it was. You know, if you want to enhance shadows, that's not a big deal. But don't go further than that, please. I know people feel differently. This is just how I feel. But I also do feel that Blizzard would not put that kind of time and effort. You know, to be able to do this for retail over the years is one thing. But to put that all towards Classic as well, to put all of that they put into BFA through all those years, yes, I know you exclude half of it because we're only dealing with the old world, but to put all of that into Classic, I think is a huge undertaking. And I don't think that's what they're doing right now. I do not think that's what they're doing. I think they are trying to figure out where to begin. Do we start at 1.1? Do we start at 1.12.1? Do we start with the itemization at 1.1 or 1.12.1? You know, these are the kind of things they're working on. They know that people will play Classic with the old models. They know people will because they're doing it now on private servers. It's happening. And more people will play if it's on a Blizzard client. More people will. Trust me, they will. You know, but do I want to see Classic with 2018 graphics? No, I do not, and I hope to God that they don't do that. But I completely understand how Nixxiom came to this thought. I completely understand how, with seeing, you know, all these, and he is someone who is very much into the world of Warcraft, whether it's retail or Classic. He sees these things happening all the time, and I can see how he came to this conclusion. But for me, I see how better to have a clear separate divide between Classic and retail and make the graphics that, you know, when someone's streaming, they can see, oh, this guy's playing Classic, obviously the graphics are Classic. Oh, this guy's playing BFA, obviously it's the 2018 version of the game. And I do not think that it will hurt Classic to have those older graphics. I personally do not. But I really thank Nixxiom for bringing this topic up. I think it is something that needs to be talked about more, and I think I hope you guys respond to this video and give me your thoughts on what you would like to see and what you think. And, you know, guys, this is just my opinion. This is what I would like to see. This is what I think. You know, it's way too much of an undertaking for Blizzard to put that kind of time, resources, and money towards Classic when they already are working on BFA and all this. It's a lot. I could be completely wrong. I might be completely wrong. As Nixxiom said, he is probably wrong. You know, he even said in his video, this is something I'm probably way off with this, but it's just a thought that he had. And it's okay to have these thoughts, and it's okay to talk about them. And this is how we get ahead. This is how we move forward. We talk about these things, we talk about the issues, and we have people discuss it in a respective manner. And I hope you guys would do the same. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this. We also have a different series, a bunch of different series. One is called Super Plate Brothers, where Melderon and I play on a private server and have a bunch of fun. And we also have Def Talk, which is interviews with the community and also with content creators. We have discussions, we have vlogs, and we also have everyday videos like this. So if you guys enjoyed this and would like to see more, subscribe, ring the bell, all that crap that you have to do nowadays. And yeah, guys, just leave a comment. Let us know what you think. We recently hit over 1,000 subscribers, which has been a huge milestone for us. And I would just like to thank Nixxiom for bringing this topic up. Until next time, guys, this is Defcamp signing out. Keep on keep grinding and grinding, baby. I'll see you next time. Peace.